special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. It's a Monday. Moving right along here. And that means my partner this morning, my co-host and guest this morning from Americans for Prosperity, I have Angel Perley on this 12th day of January. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
Happy Monday. We're so good to
almost
me.
halfway through January. That's my...
Well, and actually we've had not too bad, but today is very cold.
Yesterday was... it's okay.
Okay, let's hear it. Okay, here we go.
It's one thing to be low temperature, but do we have to have the wind? I mean, is that necessary?
Yeah. But actually,
Mother Nature, is it necessary?
But actually, the glass, the cup, the coffee cup is half full because actually it's not bad for January. I mean, we've had, like, if you go back a year ago and you go back to those memories, we've had like all the snow last year at this time. So really, we've been very blessed on that.
Oh, I wouldn't get too excited just yet, though. I don't think
I'm just talking as of right now. Okay.
I mean,
further down we shall. But I do want some snow. Remember, we haven't got everything we need to be done.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm done.
Oh, no.
I'm done. I'm waiting for those summer late nights in the pool, sunbathing, you know.
Well, that's all going to be fun.
The water slides.
Oh, water slides.
You know, walking outside, taking the trash. It's not freezing cold.
Oh, those just good old days.
You know. Let's see here. Picking up the yard because your kids have made it a disaster. You can actually do that because it's warm enough.
Sundays, fun days, right?
Cracking the windows maybe a little bit when there's a breeze, you know.
Yeah.
Something about summer just makes the world a little sweeter.
Well, but then you learn to appreciate it here in January, right? You're learning to think about how.
Oh, I don't know, because maybe if you're referring to me, because I know there are people out there that absolutely love winter, and don't do so well in the summer, and I'm like, nope.
Gotta do mind over matter.
Not I.
Mind over matter. All right, let's get into those sponsors right there.
Thank these lovely sponsors here: Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Perley Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple and Temple.
Yay, thank you to our great sponsors. Very proud of them on this 12th day of January. Today is, Feast of Fabulous Wild Men Day.
I don't even know what that means.
Feast of Fabulous Wild Men Day. I don't know. I don't know.
There's
Ooh,
so many
ways that you
words
could...
words in there that I don't think go together.
Feast of Fabulous. Okay. Wild Men Day.
What does that mean though?
I don't know. I don't know what it means. Just what does it mean to you, Angel? Okay.
I have like quite a few. Feast of Fabulous
Wild Men Day. You got to get the Wild Men Day, not just Men Day. Wild Men.
It's dedicated to appreciating adventurous, strong, good-looking, or simply wild men.
Oh, that's funny.
From mythological figures like woodwoes to real-life guys who inspire awe, with celebrations often involving on hearty foods or enjoying the untamed spirit of masculinity.
Well, let's celebrate this, okay?
Well, its exact origins are unclear.
Well, it is a day of celebration here, okay?
It's a day for recognizing daring individual with a strong character or a rugged charm.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. Let's celebrate, okay?
Yeah, it sounds like a man made up this holiday. Sounds like a wild man made up this
We're
holiday.
going to beat our chest, and we are going to get out there,
and this is going to be the holiday.
It's absolutely.
You should feed me well today.
I love it.
Hearty foods.
Yes. I think of beef stew. What?
Yeah. Ugh.
Beef stew with a big, not even like a sliced bread. I'm talking about where they just took the loaf and they pulled it off, like just a big old pull off of the slice, not sliced. What I'm trying to say, pull off bread with a big old bowl of hearty beef stew.
I don't know, man.
That's what I see. I just see that, and I see.
When we say wild, do we mean like wild as in like character, like wow,
flannel, maybe flannel shirt, right?
Are you thinking like an axe, like? I mean,
Paul Bunyan style. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, so you're thinking like in the wild, as in like
wilderness, yes,
forest.
with the beef stew.
Okay, because whenever you read that, I went to like wild, as in like let's party.
So I guess you could be.
I mean, the description's more like a woodsy forest type Paul Bunyan.
Somebody getting wild in the woods.
But
that's what I was thinking.
I mean, considering it seems like there is some wiggle room on the actual definition, I would say it's up for interpretation. So let's just give it a all.
What is it, Fabio or something? Whatever you see.
Fabio.
Is it Fabio or Fabio?
It's definitely Fabio.
Fabio.
It's Fabio.
Fabio. Whatever.
But like, so this is basically a day celebrating men's masculinity.
Well, there we go. Raise your coffee cup.
I mean, I'm trying to raise men here. I've got two I'm trying to raise
good times.
with some masculinity characteristics.
Yeah.
I
think they're, All right. So there we go. Get out and celebrate.
Just go feed them.
I love this International French Onion Soup Day. I love French onion soup.
I have never had it.
Oh, it's so good.
Never had it, never tried it. I don't even know where.
We were at a restaurant one time, and it was earlier. It was like their first batch they had made, and they put way too much salt, and so it was like, oh my gosh, and I was like, and they forgot to condense it. I guess they got it in, and I guess it was like they needed to add water. It was like real salty.
Wait a second. Have I had French onion soup? Though?
Yeah, they put the onion and they put like the cheese on top. French onion soup.
Oh no, I guess not.
Oh, it's so good. And they
like onions or chives.
Onions.
Like green onions.
And then I don't think they're green onions. I don't know what kind of. Hang on. And then they put like a piece of bread in it. It's like, oh, it's delicious.
Oh, okay. They put a piece of bread in it.
Yeah, it's like a piece of bread. Yeah.
Okay. No, I've never had this.
Oh, it's delicious. It's everything you want.
By the way you're describing it, just
no, it's good. You'd love it.
They got a piece of bread in there. And
well, like it's
salt,
like bread
and water.
And onion. It's like bread and onion. Yeah.
I mean.
Well, no, hang on. I crossed the lines there. I did a.
Salt,
what you're not
water,
supposed to do, Ghostbusters, don't cross the lines.
Your French onion soup, salt, water, bread,
okay,
and
I will be, okay.
Yum.
Okay, no.
Sounds delicious.
No. Okay, hang on. Two different things. The saltiness was too salty at a restaurant. I don't know why I brought that up. Should not even brought that one up. But it's done like, it's got like bread and then they take like onions and kind of a bigger onions, and then you take, which are cooked down, and then you take like on top of it they put this cheese, and it's just, it's all the things. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Kiss a Ginger Day. Flatchy.
I don't know if he's actually a ginger.
Oh, I think so.
I don't know about that.
National Clean Off Your Desk Day. I don't know if that one's gonna happen.
I mean, mine's not really that bad, so.
National Curried Chicken Day. Curried chicken.
Never. I don't know if I've had that.
I've had it. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, here we go. National Glazed Donut Day.
Those I've had.
Just a plain glazed donut. I think that's, like you have all these different flavors and all this, which is delicious. Don't get me wrong. I love them all. But I think if you were just getting them like in general for everybody, I think nobody's going to pass up a glazed donut.
We should have got some donuts.
Glazed donuts, yeah.
Well, that's cool, but I think I have to go with my favorite donut.
Ooh, you have a favorite donut. I love that.
Okay, so I'm not a big donut person though, as it is. Let me also state that.
Okay, let's state that.
My daughter's obsessed with them.
Yeah,
like, holy cow.
Yes, she is.
She is a big donut.
Yeah.
The Hostess chocolate ones, to be very specific here.
And everybody knows.
Yes.
Exactly. When it
gets
low,
buy
you
her
better
back.
go get them quickly.
Yes,
get
you
quickly.
just always go, when you're going, you're making the trip to Walmart, just grab the donuts. Just
Grab
go ahead and grab them.
Life will be so much better.
Yeah. And it's funny, I don't even know how she got on this kick, but I'm not a big donut person. I mean, like, I will eat them, but, I mean, it's not my preference by any means. Just not a big donut person, but I have to pick the jelly donut. The jelly-filled donut is my favorite.
Oh, no. It's so good. It's good. Yeah, well, it just depends on what mood. I like them all. I don't know. I don't really find one I don't like too much, but now, it's interesting. Okay, so like if you go back, like I think to the donuts, like you had the donuts, then they make the donut holes, and then they had a problem where people were eating so many donut holes, then you have just so many donuts. So now they have machines that just make the donut holes instead of like, okay, like let's go back years ago. I think this is right, but I think years ago, like you would have like where they would really make a donut hole. And then everybody starts eating those donut holes, and so then they had to make a machine that makes.
So what do they do with the holes in the donuts?
Now?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they use those too. They might
use both.
Yeah. Probably a little bit of both. But now I've seen you light up whenever the light's on. So we all light up whenever the light's on. Yeah. So anyway.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. National Gluten-Free Day. Kind of blows the donut. Gluten-free day.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many things have gluten in it.
I don't really pay attention to that.
There's a lot of gluten in a lot of things. Let me just say that, okay? National Hot Tea Day.
Hot tea. We had hot tea about 2 days ago, and
what was it? A flavored tea?
No. Just a tea, and Fallon was all about it because it looked very tea party-ish.
Oh.
Yeah. Anything girly like that, she loves.
Love that. So, National Hot Tea Day. National Pharmacist Day. Hats off to all those pharmacists keeping us well over there.
Yes. I've got a few favorite pharmacists.
Stick to your New Year's resolution day. I thought we just had that. Maybe another day of encouragement.
I think they're going to have that one for a while.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody.
First few months of the year.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. National Work Harder Day. I love that. Work harder.
That's a good one.
But now your slogan is always work smarter, not harder.
Well, I don't know if that's my slogan.
But today, it's harder. So does that mean we don't have to think then? Just work harder?
I mean, you should always be learning. So, I mean, does that include that you're working harder? I don't know.
This is Home Office Safety and Security Week, which is very good. Clean off your desk week or day. How apropos for that. National Mocktail Week. National Pizza Week. I could do that.
Mocktail Week.
Pizza anytime. Universal Letter Writing Week. This is the Chicken Dance Week. Chicken Dance Week. They did the chicken dance at the ball game the other night for Chick-fil-A, and it was the cows helped do it, and they were very good at it.
The cows, I'm sure, have practiced that a few times.
The cows were hilarious. To see that many cows, a herd of cows out there.
How many were there?
I don't know. There was quite a few of them. They were the Chick-fil-A cows.
Oh yeah, we didn't even go over the weekend.
Well, we got to do that right now. Let's do it.
Speaking of cows and games,
till the cows come home. The coolest, the parts that was really, really, really awesome.
We're referring to the IU game for those that.
Sorry. Yeah, we're diving in here. Going up, there were so many Indiana fans, people on the road. It was so cool watching. You saw either their IU on their somewhere on their car, like bumper, or their license plate. Or you saw the flags. You saw a big old flag. You saw they're in their IU gear. They had writings on their car. They had gone Never Daunted. I saw that a lot. There was so many different sayings that were, but it was so cool to see that many Hoosiers on the road, all going to Atlanta, Georgia. But the flags, if someone asked, did they make it? The flags, everybody's flags did fantastic. They were still on in Georgia. They were driving around.
Oh yeah, people drive them up to Bloomington all the time.
Yeah, those flags.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They did
just
great.
roll their windows up.
Yeah. And then when you stop, like we stopped at different places. Like okay, so when you stop at different places, like there were like a herd of Hoosiers right there. You know what I mean? Going up. It was just so much fun. Going down. That's right. Going down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, then getting into Atlanta. The whole, like, everywhere you walked, everywhere you drove, there was just IU, Indiana. Indiana was represented probably 90%. And, of course, I know Oregon is a little further away, but there were some of
Well, we'll see what happens with Miami, so.
Yeah, I think that might be a different story.
Yeah.
But the Oregon people were so nice. They actually said they were pulling for Indiana against Alabama. They were so nice about everything. That was what I found it hard because they were so kind and so nice. The Oregon people.
They were pulling for Indiana, but they came all the way from Oregon to Georgia to cheer on and to say that.
Well, they said they were like we were cheering for you guys whenever you were playing Alabama. And
why you guys could have played Alabama, and then guess what? You guys might be in the championship.
Yeah. You
guys should have been pulling for Alabama.
Yeah. They were for, true. But they said they were pulling for us. They were very nice. Everybody was so kind and so nice from Oregon. Yes, Oregon was very nice.
Yeah, it's
but
nice
there was just
to get
a few
nice
of them.
people from the opposing teams because I've been in games where there's not so nice
not
from
the case here.
teams.
Not the case here. No.
It's always refreshing to get the opposition.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, and then here's this beautiful stadium in Atlanta, Georgia that I'd never been to, and the way it opens, it almost opens like an eye lens, I think they call it, or something. They designed it. They said that when they designed it and they didn't think they could make it work, and I love that they stayed with it, these engineers, and they got it to work. And of course it was closed, but they do open it, and it's really cool. They said opened, and when you drive up, it does not look that big, and inside is huge. And it was absolutely beautiful. The different stadiums, it was a beautiful stadium, and behind the scenes, it just kind of goes in a big circle. So if you're doing the behind the scenes, it's kind of a circle. So I kind of got it figured out. It took me a little bit to figure this out, but the
Lucas Oil does the same thing.
Yeah.
Very similar like that. Yeah. Trust me, because I've walked that circle. I've also walked the Lucas Oil circle a couple of times.
Yeah. That first play of the game, though, how
With the pick six.
Was that not crazy? That first play, the touchdown, and I mean everybody went. I mean,
I think that just
it set
the
vibe.
tone of the whole game.
It was just
I mean, there were a couple times at the beginning where I was like, well, this is not Alabama. We got to remember that. And then it was crazy because, I mean, Indiana just took off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I think that's what's most important whenever you're looking and, just sports in general. Just just playing your game, playing your ball game, and I think that's what Indiana came out and did. Um, and I mean, that's kind of what I mean. They've done that in multiple games this season. There, like I said, there were some nail biters. They kind of put us through some of the first halves throughout the season, but I think with this, with this, with these bowl games, I think that they have really set the precedent for what type of football team Indiana is. Because you always get the haters, the naysayers, and oh, you guys didn't have a schedule, you guys didn't play, you guys played nobodies. Well, I mean, at this point, we're in the national championship. I mean, we're set, to try to fight for this title. I don't think that we can use that excuse anymore. And so I hope, on, what is it, the 19th, Indiana just comes out and just plays their ball game like they have been. And I think it's ironic that there was some fans from a specific team, and all these sports lovers out there will understand that Miami shouldn't even been in it. So Miami, I guess, is also saying to those naysayers, hey, you know what? So you got two teams. Well, I mean, you always have them, so you would have had teams to begin with. But I know some people didn't want Alabama in it either.
Yeah.
But here we are, and Oregon's a good team. I mean, and so I'm excited to see what they do.
You mean Miami?
Against, no, Oregon. I mean, saying
Oh,
like Oregon.
yeah,
Oregon's a good team,
absolutely.
and we beat them. So I'm excited to see what they can do against Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm amazed at the mindset that they have, and they are able to stay. Like, there's a lot of, when you get to these bowl games, what I think, there's a lot of things going on, and of course, just they're still young. This team, I mean, they're college kids, and I just am amazed at how focused they are. I'm just, that's what I'm just, and they driven,
if you look at
focused,
their coach,
and dedicated.
Look how focused their coach is. And I mean, he's the body of it all, right? So
yeah.
He's the one that really sets the mood and really controls the team. So you got a man that I mean, I know they're giving him some flack right now, which is funny because I've said it all season long about Kurt Signetti just does not. I mean, you just can't tell. Like in the big moments, like is he happy or?
I know. You cannot read him. No.
And I think
Poker face.
and now that I've heard him speak on that a few times, I mean, you can just tell he's just so focused.
Yeah.
And he's just so focused on the game, and he's like, yeah, that's we can celebrate afterwards, or and hearing him say, if I get excited because we make a big play against a team that maybe is not, as good as a team, that's not a victory. We should have done that to begin with. And so, not wrong. And so I think that hearing that, just, I mean, as a former ball player and now I've recently taken up coaching, it's like, I wish, and maybe he's had many years of practice to have that, I don't even know, that focus and just that I don't even know, his nonverbal is just not letting people know what's going on in his head, and he's just having to make the right calls, and you're just watching him as he's just really, like I said, just really focused and not worried about, not getting excited. I don't even know during the pick six if he smiled during that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I don't remember. But at this point, it's not expected.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, it's working. So.
Right. Well, whenever, there was one point, like, whenever, I don't know if it showed it on TV or whatever, but, like, he just walks out, like, they're having I think it was I can't remember if it was the defense they were talking to or whatever, they had called a timeout, and he just walked out and just walked around, and I thought he's just checking, and I don't know, it just looked like he had his mind was so much into this that it was just a little bit of a exercise walk, just to walk around. I don't know, and I'm thinking his mind is just so into this. He's so dedicated. I guess the thing that I'm amazed at is there's so many things around them surrounding to distract, and they stay focused, and they're enjoying. They look like they're having fun.
Oh yeah,
no,
I think
themselves.
It's easy to not get distracted just because this is your job. Like this.
But they're having fun too. They're making it. They're enjoying themselves. That's the cool part. When you see them come back and they're enjoying themselves, that's, I mean, I mean, of course, you're going to enjoy yourself when you're winning. Obviously, it's going to be.
Well, I mean, I think that you kind of get more of Signetti's personality. I mean, like on some of the like during the game is one thing, but if you're watching it like at the beginning, at the end, like they showed to me, which was a rare moment. I thought they were inside. Um, they had the mics on, and right there before IU took off, they were there for a hot minute and listening to him. And he told the players, "Don't run over me." I mean, just hearing him, kind of be so like that. But it's funny, even when he said that, like no emotion. I mean, his poker face is beyond. I mean, if you're playing poker with him, I bet he wins every time.
Yeah.
Because I tell you what, he's got such composure during these moments that it's just like, holy cow.
Oh, yeah.
Like, good for him because
Yeah.
it's working and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, and I was like, maybe I need to try that. Not get so excited and
Yeah.
so amped up and just be like, okay, this is like just very, very exact with it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I really like him. He's been actually a fun coach to watch.
Yes.
I hope and pray that the NFL does not pull him. There's too many spots in the NFL opening up, and I hope that Indiana gets to keep him. But I also heard him say that him and his wife, they love Indiana. They love the Hoosier fans. They've made him feel like just on cloud nine. So I'm hoping that we can keep him. So IU fans, keep him happy.
Yeah, and his wife and daughters, I got a photo of them, and they're absolutely beautiful, and they're so sweet, very nice, so sweet, and yeah, you're right, but yes, if the man is stressed, you just don't know it. He wears it well. He keeps everybody calm, and at the press conferences, what I thought was cool, whenever the players are talking, he's like a proud dad. But an adult dad. He knows they are like they're mature in what they're saying, and he's confident in what they're saying. But it's just a cool moment.
Yeah, it is. And so, and then you got Fernando Mendoza, and he's just an all-star. I will tell you right now, though, not to take away from him by any means, but the IU defense really just kicked it up a notch. Just watching them, be able to shut down those plays and to apply that pressure to the quarterback in the center. I mean, there's a lot to be said on that defense. That defense, I mean, like I said, not to take credit away from the offense, but I mean, I've said it for years. Defense wins ball games. Offense sells tickets, and you gotta, if you have good defense, they can't score.
Yeah. Well, it was a little bit later game, and so it was amazing how late it was, but it didn't feel like that. You had no clue because the game was so exciting. It was such a fun game, and the energy the Hoosiers brought. I mean, it's a win. I still say it's a win for the host state. Everybody, I mean, it's putting Indiana on the map. Everybody's talking about Indiana, and I think it's a win for the host state. I know not everybody sees that, but I feel like it's a win for everybody. It's a win for the host state.
No, like I said, there's always some naysayers, and even here in their
I talked to a
own state.
UK fan yesterday, and he said he was like, oh, and then I said you, and he said no. He goes, yeah, I have to say it's a great program. They got a great thing going. So they said hopefully this will be the 1 year they do it, and that's it. And I'm like, well, don't say that,
Oh no, I think he's changed the whole trajectory
I
of
think
the
so
program.
too. I think he's
I mean, I'm
yeah.
hoping this is something new that we've started as a state,
so
and
too.
we actually for years to come, we get the guys that want to come play over here to Indiana.
Yeah, absolutely. And so,
who doesn't want to yell "sig" at a ball game?
Yeah,
I mean, who doesn't want to yell that? Come on, who does not want to yell that? So I mean, you get to do that too. I mean, just yeah. I mean, it's really cool, and I'm excited to see actually Mendoza's future. Now that he's been here, I'm excited to see what he decides to do. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, and it was fun because they feed us so good, and they took us to a almost like what do they call the rec bars like that, but it was so pretty. It was so nice to like play games and to do the night before for the media, and they fed us like kings and queens, great food. But even though like they had the meal, you still had the option of Chick-fil-A. So let me just tell you, it was a good day. It was no matter what. So being that in the Chick-fil-A bowl was very good. So yeah, but the food was delicious, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of energy, a lot going on, but a lot of work too. That I mean, you really have to stay focused and trying to get those shots and those that stuff whenever the plays are so fast, and it's exciting though. So onward ho, we shall see what happens in Miami. Onward ho, we go.
That's right.
Miami.
I mean, somewhere warm. I mean, what a good time to take a vacation.
Yeah.
So,
definitely. Yeah.
I mean, I'll just go to Miami, and even if I watch it from the hotel room, I'll just go. Does anybody need me to go and occupy their hotel room or the beach while they go to the game?
Yeah. Well, I think yeah, sitting on the beach watching the game would be fun too. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that. That'd be not a bad day. Or sitting by the poolside.
Right.
Yeah, not a bad day.
Drinking your mocktails.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like 70 degrees there. Is that? I don't know. Surely it's got to be maybe. That's what I heard the forecast was gonna be. I don't know.
70.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you still might need a jacket.
I know.
A light jacket.
Yeah. I don't know. Surely not in Miami.
Well, also it depends on what time's the game.
It's like another 7:30. It's gonna be another late night.
And is it in a dome or is it an open field?
It's open.
Oh, so you're talking night 72,
yes.
Not like sun 70.
Sun goes down.
Yeah.
We'll be feeling it.
Well, the players won't be affected by it by any
no,
means.
no.
But
no.
I mean, you're not gonna be. It's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like Indiana. You know.
Oh, right.
Cold.
Right,
so
right,
I think
right.
I think that. I definitely think you might want to bring yourself a jacket.
I didn't want to have to do that.
Yeah. I mean, you're not talking Miami in June. You're talking
No,
Miami in January.
I know.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't keep up with Miami's.
Yeah.
Their temperatures. But I will say that I'm actually shocked by the 70. So
Yes.
maybe it's just a cooler day that day. I don't know. And it could change.
Yeah.
It could absolutely change.
I'm holding on to that one. Yeah. So onward ho, we'll see. And it was a great time, great showing, and a lot of fun, a lot of great energy. And you look so classy. I just want to say, from the cheerleaders to the Red Steppers to the band, to the players, to the fans, everything was so classy. Everybody was just top notch. Like everybody was just.
Here's what if you were playing your cards right, whoever's on that staff next. So in Miami, if they don't have a beer waiting for Signetti at the end of that game.
Oh yeah, because he said that.
Opportunity missed. Get that man a beer at the end of that game.
Yeah, that's what he asked.
Let him sip on that beer.
He said he didn't get to celebrate. No, it's true, and because
even if you have to put in a coffee cup, give that man a beer. I mean, give him a beer.
Yeah.
I mean, he's earned it.
Yeah. Well, I just think, and I just can't say for anybody. Surely everybody's noticing, but I just can't say enough how classy. I just think everybody's just like. Well,
here's what stinks is he said that, and I'm curious because I haven't heard Mendoza, and he might have said it before, but like after a win, he doesn't. I mean, he gets to enjoy it, but he's got 10 different press conferences after Alabama, and he's like, I just want to enjoy the win.
Yeah.
But I'm having to do this press conference and then this press conference and then he goes. Sure. And he's like, by the end, I'm like, man, like.
Well, and then you're talking whenever the games are so late, like when it's like a 7:30 game, you're talking. It was 2 a.m. when we left the stadium to go back to the hotel.
Well, and I
can't even imagine him. He's probably.
Well, they took off the next day too. I think they took off maybe a couple of days, but.
Yeah, they took off 2 days. They were supposed to have 2 days off, but still, I mean, that would be just a lot to get caught up with. Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good idea. But I just think that the whole program, everything from everybody was on point. Everybody looked the part. Everybody looked fantastic. The fans were wonderful. Everybody was screaming. They said that okay, so I'm not familiar with this stadium, but they said this was the loudest. The workers that work there at that stadium said they'd never heard it so loud. It was the loudest they've ever heard that stadium. they were like holding their ears. They were like, it was that loud.
Well, you
Babies had on little, or like if a child, like children, if there was children.
Well, I think they do that
Yeah.
in general.
But I mean, it was so. I mean, it was so loud. Well, there were so many.
You could also hear it through when you're watching it.
Well, they said they couldn't get the. Here's what the sound guy was like. We can't get the microphones high. We can't get them loud enough over these fans.
Yeah.
And because I love all that too.
I mean, I like to hear it, but like also just make sure I can see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure I can see it. I can tell what's going on. Just
Yeah.
make sure I can see it.
But from an audio point of view, the audio people were like, we can't get our microphones loud enough over these fans.
Sounds like a you problem. Ooh. Don't know what to tell you about that.
Sorry, not sorry, but yeah, it was that loud. Yeah, so I thought that
sounds
was
like you better figure that out real quick.
So when they were telling me that, you know, like this is the loudest it's ever been. Like I'm like going, yeah, that's great, that's great. I don't know if they were feeling that, but I was like, yeah, this is the way everybody showed up. Everybody.
So I always thought it was because I grew up in the household that I grew up in, and I was loud. Maybe it's just being a Hoosier.
We're just loud.
We're just loud. I'm a Hoosier. Does that make any sense? Like next time someone's like, "Oh, why are you still?" I'm a Hoosier. Does that make any sense at all? Can I use that excuse?
We understand.
Can I start using that now instead of like we're just loud talkers?
Hoosier hospitality, you know.
It's not on purpose. It's not.
We are very loud. Yeah.
We are because and I know that even more so now more than ever because my kids are loud. And I'm like, why are you so loud?
But you were loud. Everybody, we're all loud. Of course, we come from a loud family, so we're maybe.
Attention, please. Is this thing on?
I don't need a microphone. I'm okay.
Yeah, I've said that a couple times. I just, yeah, it's not on purpose. It's just sometimes I like, and again, I appreciate self-aware people, and so that is one flaw that I'm just like, man, and I will catch it sometimes whenever like I can actually hear myself.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm like, ooh, I did not realize that. But now that my kids, I'm like, why are you like yesterday? Whenever we were in the middle of a basketball game and like the gym's dead silent, and I'm looking over at one of my kids, and I won't name which one, and I'm like, why are you screaming? Like the entire gym can hear you. Why are you screaming? And then I think they took it down a notch, and they still thought that it was. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like you got to stop talking. Whisper to me, and it'll sound regular, I'm sure.
That's
just whisper.
Hilarious. That's funny.
But
very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I definitely see that. Yeah. All right. Well, so Umbered Hoe. Okay, so we got that one closed and wonderful. And
yes, and I think that even our Senator Jim Banks even recognized the IU Hoosiers on the Senate floor, which is really cool to see.
That is cool. That's
getting
very
that
cool.
shout out. So yeah, so everybody knows IU's doing big things over here.
It was fun though on the way back because it was a 7-hour trip, and so like a lot of the places that everybody stopped were common places, but it was funny because everybody was so wore out. It was a different vibe going up than coming down. We all, you hear Hoosiers, everybody was a little more tired.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was a late night, and they were walking. I mean, Hoosiers were out and about. I mean, Atlanta, I'm talking 2 in the morning. People were still going strong. I mean, Hoosiers know how to celebrate.
I don't bet by any means. I'm not a bettor. I just always say like, ooh, like, you know, I'll just keep my money. But I did make a bet on this game. I did.
Oh, did you really?
I did. And it was a small one. But it was for Becker to score a touchdown anytime during the game. And he did.
Yeah.
So I won.
So you can buy some new shoes.
I said it was a small bet. No, my shoes are too expensive for that bet.
Put a down payment.
Yeah. You got layaway.
There you go.
But yeah, no, it was just fun. And then it was funny because I explained it to the kids what I had done. And so then they were like, oh, hey, bet this. And I was like, you got money, bro? Like, no. I said, no. I said, I was just doing a little small bet just for fun.
I didn't of course, you know where I'm at. There's no, you don't hear anything about it, but it was funny because I said something in the, we were talking about, and they said, "Oh, that could become a bet," and I was like, "What?" It was really funny. I don't remember what it was. It was something about, I don't know, but yeah. So for those,
I think that somebody said, and this is secondhand information. So if for all you bettors out there, sports
I'm
bettors,
not a better. Yeah, but for those that are,
they said that at one point, and maybe it was the entire time, Indiana was so favored that if you put in, like, for example, $10 to bet against IU, you actually got paid out 7.
oh,
Yeah, that's how favored they were to win.
okay.
So I couldn't figure out how to do that. This is why this conversation got struck up, because I was like, "Ooh, I just want to place a bet on IU winning," and then I couldn't figure out how to do it. I don't know. Maybe there's a learning curve. Maybe I don't know. And then I like Becker, so I was like, "Ooh, I'll just pick that." So I just picked it because they give like a top. Again, this is my first time ever seeing anything like this. Anyway, I've never done it. Like a top, like what most people have betted, or what this amount of people have betted this amount of people have betted that, and so I decided that one, but I couldn't figure out because it kept saying like a certain spread, and I just wanted to do right out win or right out lose. Like I didn't want to, Indiana's going to win by this many, which I know by that point you start making bets like that, your odds, your money goes up even more because you're getting a little more precise.
Right.
But I couldn't figure out how to just Indiana winning, and I'm glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have known that if I would have bet, let's just say $10, that it would have been paid out 7. So I'm glad I didn't do anything like that. But yeah, it was things like that like Jameson kept saying, let's do an Oregon, because I think Oregon fumbled what 3, 4 times, 2, 3, I don't remember. So James said, let's do an Oregon fumble again. And I was like, dude, I am not on that. Like, I do not even know how to do that. I understand where your head's. He goes, I bet they're going to do it again. And I was like, and they might. And I don't remember if they did or not, but it was funny. And so they were getting really into it whenever I was trying to explain to them what was, but they were also really excited
about the game. Oh,
yeah, they're like, my mom won money, and I was like, well, that's not just like your mom won, like
we're in the
your
money.
mom won minimal money, okay? Like I literally, it was a $10 bet, dude. It was a $10 bet.
That's great. That's good.
Because I didn't know what I was doing, so I was just like, we'll just do this.
We'll just keep it at this. All right. Yeah. Well, so Onward Ho, we close that chapter in Onward Ho in the history, and then we go on to Miami. Exciting time. All right. Well, here are some things.
It's also a wild card weekend for the NFL.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch the 49ers game last night?
No. Briefly watched the 49ers. Kind of tried to stay as best as I could during basketball. I had basketball all day. And Bills won. That was my big watch.
Yeah.
That was my big one I was watching. They won. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I fell asleep during the Patriots game. I actually don't know who ended up winning the Patriots, but I was pulling for the Patriots because I actually have been saying I thought the Patriots were gonna go Super Bowl this year, but I don't know. I have to look that up. But yeah, so it was wild card weekend for the NFL. We're getting closer and closer here to the big bowl game.
Big bowl game.
The Super Bowl.
I'll say it. Yeah.
Not just the bowl, but the Super Bowl. Supersize me. That's right. Yeah. So wild card weekend for the NFL. I mean, Bills are that's my team that I'm watching. Colts aren't in it. Chiefs aren't in it. Bills are who I'm gonna pull through for.
All right. Onward, how we go. Well, here are some things. I'm going to change gears. We're going to switcheroo here. Here are some things we want to stop caring about in 2026.
I got a list. I'll see if anything that you have is on my list.
Number 1. I have seen this. This has been flooding like my social media. I don't know why so much. Okay, number 1, responding to texts as soon as possible. One person said they stop and wait now because they don't want to establish a high expectation of that they're going to respond right off. But when you, I want to say, when you're on the other end, when you send a text and someone responds quickly, it's so refreshing. It's so nice. But
Well,
Because then, like, okay, you got the answer. You know what I mean? It's like if you ask a question and they respond right off, it's so refreshing. I'm just like, okay,
it is.
mission accomplished.
It is.
Mission got it
So
done.
like,
Good.
you know, very available at that, right?
Yeah.
So the here's what stinks is that depending on what type of text you get. Also, I just recently learned that my phone has a manufacturer error, and now when I open a message, my red receipts are on.
Yeah.
But
because I can tell when you.
Correct.
Oh, she's read it, but she's not responding.
Correct. And I have turned it, and it's not on in my settings. So that feature, this phone and I don't like. I don't want people to know when I read their text because I don't either A, I read it to make sure it was a non-emergency, or B, I might not have an answer yet.
Yeah.
So I will respond either. If I know the answer, I'll respond immediately. Mm-hmm. I'm not one of those people where I'm like, yes, in my head, and then, oh, I'll tell them yes in a moment or whatever. Like, if I have it and I know the answer, like, I'll respond.
Yeah.
Also, if it's a text message that maybe doesn't need a response, I won't always respond. They can double text me. I don't care.
Oh, I tell people to just ride me. Just keep sending it.
Yeah, if you have to, I don't care. But like,
yeah, I'm not mad about
that. Now that I've learned that people can see that I'm reading it, I'm like, well, that's a bummer because like I might not have an answer. So do I need to text them? I don't have an answer just yet. I know you saw that I read the message. I mean, that stinks.
It smells. I know. Okay. Number 2. Okay, these are things that we want to stop caring about in 2026. Keeping up with people you grew up with or grew apart from. It's okay to cut and run if it seems like work now, or if you just don't have much in common.
Well,
what's it? Make new friends, but keep the old ones. One is silver and the other is gold. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know, but I think that's very offensive to some people. I mean, on the other end of that, I'm kind of offended.
Okay. All right. Number 3. Let's go on. These are things we should stop caring about. What? Sports. Keep watching. Just don't be invested on whether they win or lose.
Well, I will say that there was some...
And it says it's landing hard if you're a Jaguars fan today.
Well, here's what I think stinks is like...
What stinks, Angel?
Also, is that...
Oh.
Sorry, I started reading something. I don't even know.
You probably quit reading.
Okay. No. Something caught my attention. Okay, what are we stopping doing?
Around here a lot. Well, we were talking about
sports.
Sports.
Okay, because I know that there was some...
You've already stopped.
Some whatever that there weren't as far as TV channels in Indiana that didn't carry the IU game, some locals, and so
you didn't have rights to it though. That was the hard part of it.
So I know that there were some people and they're not even in Washington County, but there might have been some in Washington County, some other counties that they were a little upset about that they couldn't get it, and I'm like, well, I see your point. As a Colts fan, I've been there, done that. But yeah, so I think that that did stink. So stop watching sports. Sometimes you have to stop watching sports because you can't watch them anymore.
You can listen to the radio. We had it on the radio, so they did let us carry on the radio, so that was good. So nice. Which is Don Fisher, which you should be listening to Don Fisher.
Yeah, I like when they give him a shout out, the commentators, because
Don Fisher's like
sometimes
the man,
they don't,
the man.
but then they'll show him on the TV as well.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, look, I think they do it. They might have done it during this last. It was recently, maybe it was last 2 games. They did it in one of them.
Class act.
And
Just
yeah.
I'm a huge Don Fisher fan. Yeah. Okay, here we go. These are things that we want to stop caring about in 2026. Trendy clothing. Quote, as long as my clothes are clean, I don't care, someone said.
Okay.
All right.
That's as I like as long as my clothes are clean. Glad you started with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 5, other people's opinion of you.
I knew that one was going to be on there.
That one sort of
was.
happens naturally as you age. Random opinions matter less, especially stuff people say online.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Number 6, making good time on the road. Speeding doesn't make much sense, especially on short trips. What are you saving? 2 minutes. So these are things that people want to stop caring about speeding. Don't speed. Stay safe, right?
People don't. What?
Okay, it's 10 things or that we want to stop caring about in 2026, and it says, where was my speeding?
As in speeding, as in driving?
Making good time on the road. Speeding doesn't make much sense, especially on short trips. What are you saving? 2 minutes?
Possibly. I mean,
You
2 minutes is 2 minutes. Are you kidding me?
How many? You get 2 commercials in. Yes.
You gotta be at work at 8. You get there at 7:58. Guess what?
Yeah. You made it. You made it under the radar. Okay. Number 7. Getting peer pressured into going out. It says don't go to FMO, fear of missing out. Stay in and watch TV.
I have just learned in this stage, this season of my life, that that's just where I'm at with the kids and stuff.
Staying in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, but I love that. I think that's fantastic.
I mean, that's just where I'm at right now. We've got a lot going on right now with sports and school and work. So I mean, that's just not really a whole lot of time to go out.
Okay.
Per se.
Number 8, the holidays. Someone claimed they're dialing it back on Christmas this year because they were sick of all the celebrating. We'll see how they feel 11 months from now. It's hard. It's a hard thing to quit, especially if you have got kids.
I agree with that. My kids play with their toys that they got for Christmas for about a day. And I'm just like, okay, well, noted.
Okay. Buying a house. It's gotten so hard. A lot of people would rather just stop stressing and just be happy where they are. Okay.
No comment on that one.
Okay. Here we go. This is number 10. This is a good finale. Actually, this is really good. 10 things that we want to stop caring about in 2026. Number 10, drum roll, things you can't control. There's no sense in stressing out over stuff you can't do anything about, but it's a tough one. Everyone does it.
Yeah, no, that one is like if only, like, I think as humans, like, we have those natural reactions.
Yeah.
I mean, later on, like, you can catch yourself and maybe, like, come out of that funk or whatever, but I think it's just natural as humans that we try to stress over things like that.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Okay, there's other stuff here too.
Well, let's talk about our day at the State House.
Let's talk about our day at the State House. Let's go.
State
House. Sorry.
The day at the State House.
Yes.
Y'all should come.
Please no.
Look, they just said I was going to go now. Not going.
Go ahead.
Okay, so come on.
Yes.
February 19th. Mark your calendars. It is like the last week before session ends, so take this opportunity right now. You're going to miss out. We're going to have a day at the State House with Americans for Prosperity. We're going to have volunteers all across the state, like-minded people in one room. We're going to have statewide elected officials come and speak. We already have, so as of right now, we have Comptroller Nashala confirmed. We have State Treasurer Elliott. So we are working on getting the others. But we're on their home turf, so this is a great opportunity to come and see them and speak to them, tell them they love seeing. I will tell you this, it's a totally different reaction, and it's not a Signetti reaction. It is an actual genuine, like, smile, excitement reaction whenever these statewide elected officials or state elected officials see people all across the state. and I think that they're seeing that we care.
Yes.
I think it shows, especially down here in Southern Indiana. There's just a lot of times where I feel like we get forgotten about, and
I think we've come in strong though back, don't you?
I think we have a really good lineup up there at the State
Mhm.
House to where they make themselves accessible. But I want to keep that momentum, and I want them to keep wanting to see us, be around us down here, because they have been down here and they have shown us. But also, let's go see them.
Yep.
Let's go up there. And if you've never been to the State House, it's a great opportunity to come and
Beautiful.
see it. It is beautiful. Taxpayers' dollars, go see what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Why don't you go see what you're paying for?
Yeah.
So just come, and we'll have a box lunch for you. I mean, I say bring a group, get together, get some friends, get some guys, get some girls, get together, and come to the State House. I mean, just be present and grab.
What's the date again?
February 19th.
Okay.
You just February 19th.
Yeah.
Write her down.
Write her down. Put it up there on the
Uh,
calendar. Well, I think the thing that okay, let's talk about it. It's a little intimidating, like to just go on your own. Like let's say, oh, I've never been. That's somewhere I'd like to go. And to try to make it arranged. The time to go and when to go, and it's a little intimidating to do that. And it's nice that you're doing that for us.
Well,
All we have to do is
on top of that, you get all of them, right? So it's not
well, you don't have to schedule like this meeting here, and oh, now does this work with your
Yeah.
schedule? Do you know what I mean?
I've also seen some off one-on-one conversations with these statewide elected officials, with our volunteers. So it's really, I mean, like I said, they are just very accessible, very open to having those conversations, and kind of hearing what's going on at the State House, especially right now. It's session time, guys. It's a very exciting time up in Indianapolis as we're in the middle of session. It is a very short session right now, so that's why I said, get on it, jump on it as soon as you can. Maybe at 2026, we are going to start going to the state, going to the State House for Day at the State House Day with Americans for Prosperity. But yeah, I mean, it might be a good opportunity. You might see, and then if you are needing help getting connected with your state, whether it's your state senator or your state rep, then we would be more than happy to be that middleman and help you get connected and set up a meeting, where we can. Just let us know. We're happy to do that as a team. Any of us can do that. But I just come and watch these. I mean, listen to these statewide elected officials. Hear from leadership up there at the State House. What's going on? What's trickling down their pipelines? What's going on or what happened? In the past few weeks through session.
Right.
This is the time to find those out and to kind of get at any questions you may have, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll continue to say it. Politics is complex. Bills can be complex. So come and get the answers. And maybe there's a bill that you want to hear about. Maybe there's a bill that you would like to introduce.
Right.
This is the time to have those conversations. Get yourself in front of these men, these women up there, and let them know your name. Let them know where you're from. Let them know that Southern Indiana cares. So.
Yeah. I agree. No, I think it's 100%. And if it's on your bucket list, this is the time to do it. To go up there and to see if you've never done it. It'd be a fun time.
Talk about FOMO.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's
you will be missing out.
Yeah, because it's and then you're gonna feed us too.
That's right.
So
You get
food.
Yeah. I think Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
It'll take me a while to get
game.
I just want to say.
You can't eat Chick-fil-A for a month.
Governor, yeah, I think I've had a, yeah.
So,
yeah. It is Jesus chicken. It is good, but man, yeah.
It is very good.
Just get your chicken sandwich over there. Not that, they had all this beautiful stuff, but then so like they had this like beautiful buffet of food. They feed us like kings and queens. I'm telling you, so nice. They were so wonderful. Everybody's so kind and so generous and so nice. But here you are over here, and then over here on this other table. But now, if you choose not this, if you choose this, there's Chick-fil-A right over there. The big bags,
I'd be stuffing bags. Some Chick-fil-A in my to-go box or my to-go bags.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I do need
I'm
this.
just here to tell you that, yeah, they're there. Yeah, they were good too. Yeah. So anyway, yes, I won't even be mad, but it will take me a little while before I am craving it again. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, always.
Anyway, so it's a fun time. So how do they register? How do we get
Yeah,
to be
go
a
to
part?
our Americans for Prosperity Indiana page on social media. You can contact me, americansforprosperity.org, if you want to check out our organization, kind of figure out what is this Americans for Prosperity thing. Do I want to get involved with them? Yeah, just Google me. We win. Google us. We win.
That's right. I
Um,
love that.
so yeah. So I think that yeah, I think that great opportunity. Great opportunity. Come be involved. It's free, by the way.
Love
It's totally
that.
free. All
Yeah.
free to you.
That's a huge blessing right there. Yeah.
Yeah, not asking
Fun
to pay a dime.
Nope. And it'll be fun. There'll be a lot of great atmosphere there.
It will be fun.
Yeah, so.
I mean, if you get the chance to talk to somebody who's gone in the past and who continues to go, they'll tell you it's a great day. I think actually, kids there's parents taking kids out of school for this day.
Yeah,
So
I love that.
it's really cool.
Well, it is very educational.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
It absolutely is.
All right, let's thank our sponsor this week.
Yes, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Roses, Fox Lee Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Schneck Hospital, and Temple and Temple.
All right, let's have the best Monday ever.
That's right. Happy Monday.
When it comes to getting the job done right, from driveways to bridge work and paving to construction and excavating, there's one name you can count on: Temple and Temple Excavating. Serving homeowners and also handling big jobs for city, county, and state highway projects, they've built a reputation on quality work since 1948. Driveways, construction, demolition. If you need it moved, cleared, built, or torn down, call Temple and Temple Excavating at 812-883-6644. Temple and Temple have been supporting Washington County for 77 years, one project at a time. Call Temple and Temple today at 812-883-6644 or find them online at templeandtemple.com, where you can also apply for job opportunities.
Wrap up your year with holiday savings at Billy Martin Store in Martinsburg. If you're looking to buy the perfect gift for that special person on your Christmas list this year, then the Billy Martin Store is the place to go to give the gift that can be used year after year. We have so many nice items on our display floor to choose from at everyday low prices. From furniture, appliances, and flooring, we're sure you'll find